Welcome to the 2022 inaugural winter season of the Blitz League. Let's get underway with this roster reveal. The first team is the Jets. The team starts off with Brian. Brian is an incredible receiver, has plenty of range on defense to cover a lot of grounds, makes incredible, spectacular catches. He's a wonderful player to start off with. The next player is the quarterback, the Green Twin. He could throw balls, he could catch fire sometimes. Sometimes he's throwing ducks. You never know what you're going to get. A Fitzpatrick-type quarterback and a solid defender. Justin is the next player on the Jets. The next player on the team is his brother, the Better Twin. He could make grabs, cover ground, spectacular catches. He's really shown great improvement in this league. The next player is Old Man John. But his play and his stat line will not tell you that he's old. He could make grabs. Well, that's all he really can do. He can make grabs. He has excellent hands. And he knows how to get open. He's always open. The next player is another incredible player, Darius. Darius makes spectacular catches, a sure hand. He also has good range. He has good speed. He's a downfield deep threat. He's a good player, Darius. The next player on the list is David. David's another player with speed. He made an incredible catch this past week, and he could really play. He's a blazer on the field, David. And the last player on the list to round out the Jets is the bearded, out of breath, try hard, Wolverine! And there you have your first team, the Jets. And our next team that we're going to get into is the Eagles. The first player on this team is Dre. The best quarterback in this league, hands down. He has speed, he has agility, he could even catch out of the backfield. Great range, great coverage ability, great hands. He's an all-around great player. Dre is the first player revealed for the Eagles. The next player on the list is an up-and-comer. His name is Pat. Pat has made several spectacular plays and has shown improvement the last few weeks. Missed last week with a little bit of time, but he is back fresh and ready to go. Pat is your second player on the Eagles. Third player is a player as reliable as it could be. His name is Peter, and he makes great grabs. He has good gliding speed. He's a reliable target, one of the best tight ends in the league, and a sure coverage man, Peter. The next player on the list is Shockey. Shockey, a big target with good hands. He can stretch out, extend for balls. He's a great goal line cover because of his size. The next player on the team is Shockey. The next player on the team is Lou. Lou hasn't been down in the past 2 months, and it's questionable to see if he really is going to come through. If he is added to this team and he's a regular, this team could be dynamic. Lou has great range, great speed, great ability, and he can even throw it a little bit. Lou is the next player on the Eagles. And the next player we have up is one of my favorites. He's got blazing speed, a good teammate chemistry and grade, a good performer. His name, Chris. Chris is the next player reveal on the list. Chris. And the last player on the list, a player hoping to return from IR soon and could be a potential backup quarterback, tight end / slodger. His name, Ronnie G. If you look for him over the middle of the field, he's going to make the play. If he wants to flick the wrist and throw the ball, you better be downfield because he's going to find you. Ronnie. And the next team reveal is going to be the Steelers, led by its quarterback, Paulie. Paulie is a bomb thrower. He throws the most deep balls in the league. He's also an excellent tight end, one of the best in the league, and he's solid in coverage, Paulie. The next player on the list is another solid receiver, maybe has shown the most progression out of any player in this league, Cole. Cole could catch He's reliable. He could cover. He has the instincts. It's Cole. Next on the list is a complete superstar. You gotta watch him, and his name is TV. He can make highlights. He can make grabs. He can cover. He'll pick you off. He'll make spectacular catches. TV. It's another superstar. This combo of TV and this next player is going to be absolutely terrifying to go against. The player is Darren. A spectacular catch. A vicious monster going up for the balls, dominating and boxing out his opponents. A terrifying defensive lineman, Darren. The next player on the list is Chuny. Chuny is another one that has shown a little bit of consistency in his appearances, but if he could be coming down at a very regular rate, he could be a very excellent player. He makes spectacular catches, lapses in coverage sometimes, but he could be there on the fly, a deep route, short route. He's there for you. A solid player, Chuny. The next player is another reliable target. Been going around for a while, been having nice plays, spectacular catches, a good reliable player and a good teammate, Rick. And the last player on the list, last but not least, he earned third player of the week 2 weeks ago. He is a high-intensity, fearless player. The name, Dewey Blue. And that rounds off your Pittsburgh Steelers. The final team on the list is the Falcons, led by their quarterback and sometimes slob of a receiver and slow-footed defender, Terrell. The next player, he's an all-around stud, superstar, speed, size, agility, hands, defense. He's got it all. His name, William. Next player on the list has shown a bit of inconsistencies, but when he comes down, he makes plays. He has speed. He can have concentration on his catches, and he has great range and coverage on the back end. The name, Stash. The next player on the list, a very solid target, has also shown excellent improvement week in and week out. Reliable hands, good defender, listener, and a great teammate, Brandon. Next player on the list is Edgar. Edgar is trying to recover from a tough week last week, but he's usually a very solid player that can come down with great plays here and there and finds a way to get open and makes plays on defense, as he had a couple of picks the week before last. The next player on the list is Randy. Randy's an excellent offensive lineman, shows real promise as a new player to the league, a beautiful player to watch him grow, Randy. And the last player for the Falcons is Owens. Owens is a very solid target. He finds his way to get open. He's a good offensive coordinator, could call a great play in the huddle when you need it in a tight space. Cold is not going to bother him as he lives for the Winter League. The last player on the Falcons is Owens. And that is your 2022 rosters for the 22 season of the Blitz League.